one person here.
I don't know. Well, it's only one person is on the question software, the answer software. You got to go to cyberrecon.com/trivia to get on Socrative so that you can play along. So if you're out there, I see Emily's out there. Emily, throwing her comment up. Good. Ready for trivia night. Yes, we're ready. I think there's only a few people out there. Got about 3 people out there right now. So give a couple minutes, hang out, see what's going on. Make sure everyone is on the Socrative platform so that we can do the questions and answers as well. While we sit, how's everyone doing? Who else is out there besides Emily?
I see Emmy now.
We enjoy a beverage while we wait for some folks. I know it's a little early. Something up with the stream. Trying to get the stream working right. It's a little wonky, little YouTube-ish, as it should be, I guess.
It's because you don't have your sidekicks with you tonight.
Yeah, missing the sidekicks. That's for sure. Where the sidekicks ain't here, so can't throw the thumbs up on the screen. Couple people out there. We'll hang out a few minutes. Really can't. It's like a one-way conversation here, just talking to a screen. got a blurriness down there. How many people you got on the?
Just one.
Just one. So one person on Socrative. Be easy.
Mike Bravo.
Be easy to be the winner tonight with just Mike Bravo out there. Mike Bravo is going to win by default. Got a lineup for you tonight. We're going to run through. If it's just Mike Bravo and Emily. Emily, are you on the Socrative? There you go. Get that response back. Emmy, are you on the you on Socrative? Did you log into Socrative? Cyber-Recon.com/trivia. We'll get you to Socrative. We'll get you logged on to play the game.
I'm about 30 seconds behind on video here.
Got a 30-second delay. 30-second delay is going to make it hard on the speed round. Apparently, we won't be able to do the speed round like we thought we were going to be able to do the speed round. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks, everyone staying home. Thanks, pandemic. Thanks,
Corona.
Thanks, Corona. We're at Bush. There you go, Emmy. Log in. Give Mike B some competition. We're running. At least we have 2 people. Will it be a king or will it be a queen tonight? Apparently, we're going to find out one or the other between these 2 running through it.
Still only see 1.
I'm showing 3 on my side. Only 1 person in Socrative yet. Dee's gonna be running Socrative tonight. She's gonna be running the questions. I'll be running the PowerPoint, and you guys will be supplying the good answers. We'll hang in here maybe till 5 minutes after. I'm not gonna wait too dang long, and we're gonna get going because you got to be on time. You're gonna show up late. You're gonna get the late person. We're gonna need at least two people on Socrative though.
That's right.
Socrative. So get out there on Socrative.
Yep.
There.
I see 2.
There's 2. You must be logged on then.
It says 2 students answered, but I only see 1 answer.
That's okay, as long as 2 answered. What's going to happen, we get going, you're going to throw your answers in Socrative. And when time's up, usually we're going to say, I think we're going to say 20 or 30 seconds. We're probably going to have to add 20 or 30 seconds onto that because there's a lag between YouTube and here in Cyber-Recon World Headquarters, getting it out and back to the world. So
the cyber world.
Cyber-Recon World Headquarters. Here we come. We'll be going into the questions here in a minute. Just maybe it's you got 2 over there?
Got 2. I got Emmy and Mike Bravo.
Mike Bravo. Who's it going to be? We're going to see.
Queen.
If you're not here at the beginning, it's going to be hard to catch up.
That's right.
It's going to be hard to catch up. We got some stumping questions in here. Questions that might stump you. We'll see. We'll see how you do. Who's gonna win the prize? Still got to come up with the prize.
I don't know.
What is that gonna be?
It depends on the winner.
That should depend on the winner.
Yeah, because one person may want a pie and one might want beer. You never know.
I don't think we can give a pie or beer away.
Why not?
I don't think we can do that. Yeah, I don't know about that. But we'll see. We'll see. I got 5 minutes. You got 2 on still?
Still got 2 on?
Okay, we're gonna push this thing forward. We're gonna jump into trivia night. So if you are here and you're ready, I'm gonna switch views. We're gonna be in the trivia night view. I've got my trivia night shirt on. I'm going to play MC, and Love D is gonna play the questions forward.
Trying.
I will tell you next. Because this is dope, man.
Trying to check Facebook, see if anyone was out there.
That's okay. We're going to go. Are you spun up? You're on Soccerdiv. If you're on Soccerdiv, let's go. We're going to go with Trivia Night. Clip round. I call this one the clip round because it's got clips in the answers, but not clips in the question. So,
okay.
What you looking at?
Next.
I will tell you. You didn't go next already?
Well, there's 30 seconds delay.
You gotta go next. I say next.
Okay, well, I went next.
Okay. I say the question now. It's already out there on Soccerdiv, so you probably already answered.
No.
Malware, that is a software application that runs an automated task or a script over the internet. What is that? What could that be? The software, malware, that is a software application that runs an automated script over the internet. I think that's a good question.
Oh, we got 3 students now.
Good question. What is this one? Can you got a timer over there?
I got a timer.
Okay. Can you give us about 45 seconds on the clock? If you are joining just now, I see people joining Soccerdiv. You got to get on the Soccerdiv platform to answer these questions. Cyber-Recon.com/trivia. Log into Soccerdiv. You got to use the room name is Cyber-Recon, all one word. Then you just give a name and you'll be dropped in. You're almost too late for the first question. But let's go. Got about a minute. That's about a minute, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
And stop.
Here's your answer. A bot. A bot. Don't go next yet.
I'm not.
Go next, I tell you. A bot. If you got bot, you got that one right. You know, it's a bot that runs that script, an automated task over the internet. That's a bot. Question 2. Please, next, please. This type of malware attaches itself to other applications or programs and works with user interaction. What is it?
I know that one.
It's with user interaction. Emily's saying the right thing here. Join us. Give me a minute on that one.
I'm going now already.
Just let me know when
9
it's up.
seconds in.
Because my timer is not working. Malware attaches itself to another application and only works with user interaction. I'm not sure what this is. Got me.
2 in. Oh, 3 answers in.
When the minute's up, we're going to the next one. So we got to play along. What do you think? Anybody in there?
All 3 in. 30 seconds in.
Boom! Excellent. And we got 5 people online, but we only got 3 people playing. That's okay.
All right. Good to go.
Good to go. Got a minute?
Good.
We got 10 minutes, a minute up. All right, getting my mouse back over where it belongs. All right. What is it? Did you get
He's uploading the virus.
Virus attaches itself. It needs user interaction. Good call on virus though. On Trojan. Trojan needs user interaction, but
I was
attaches itself to another application. That's the good part. Question 3. Next question, please.
Boom.
What is a program or physical device that is designed to record which keys are pressed on a computer? Got a minute going?
Go.
Got a minute going. What's a program or physical device that is designed to record which keys are pressed on a computer?
No.
No.
Hey, I'm pulling shit out of my butt right now. I haven't taken any of this stuff, you know.
Yeah, it's online. All these answers are on the
I know.
Cyber-Recon YouTube channel. This round they're all in there.
33 seconds.
Down or going? Left.
Down.
33 seconds down. 20 seconds left.
40 seconds down.
You just tell me the end. Oh, get myself in the window. Question 3. Physical device or program designed to record which keys are pressed on a computer.
And we are at time.
All right.
When he downloaded the PDF, what he downloaded was the keylogger.
Downloaded that keylogger. If you pick keylogger, you got it correct. You're on a roll if you got the keylogger right, because that's what he's doing here. He's recording the keystrokes. Question 4. Next question, please. Software that's secretly installed into an information system to gather information on individuals or organization without their knowledge and does not display advertisements. Ooh, what could it be?
Go.
No advertisements on this one.
No advertisements.
Could it be? What could it be? Down to 4 people. Someone said, these questions
Peace
are
out.
too hard for me. I'm out of here. Question too hard. We're not to the hard round.
But only 3 are playing, so why didn't they stay?
I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see at the end who is the trivia champion. Who can claim they got the best security chops? Who's got Who's got those chops? I put the timer on there. I had to change the timer to 60 seconds because we got a delay on the net so much.
That's all right. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds. Question 4. Software is secretly installed onto an information system to gather information on individuals or organizations without their knowledge and does not display advertisements. What is it?
Bond. James Bond.
Spyware. Definitely spyware. Adware would be the same thing, but it's going to put advertisements on your computer, of course. Next question, please. Question number 5. A computer program containing an apparent or actual useful function that also contains an additional function or functions that permit unauthorized collection, falsification, or destruction of data. What is this? It's got a actual apparent or actual useful function, also contains additional functions that could just do bad stuff to your computer. What is it that this is? What is it? Back up to 5, so hopefully somebody's back. Whoever just joined, you got to get on soccer real quick. You can still win, but you got to do it quick.
40 seconds down.
The room name, Cyber-Recon, and throw your name in there and jump right into the questions. We're at question 5. We're ready to roll. We got about 15 or 10 seconds left.
10.
Question 5. What could it be?
And time.
What is it, people? What is it? This is the one you wanted earlier. This is the Trojan horse. It's got a useful function and then another function, a malicious function tied in there as well. It's got a covert and an overt function. 2 things running on. Don't want these things running on your computer. That's for sure. Question 6. Next question, please. A piece of code intentionally inserted into a software system that will set off a malicious function when specified conditions are met. What is it? A piece of code intentionally inserted into a software system or an information system that will set off a malicious function when specified conditions are met. What is it? What could it be that does this to us on our information system? Craziness. Fighting dogs tonight. They are trying to be supportive of trivia night, but a little more vocal than they need to be.
They're being good.
All right.
We have no beer runners tonight.
No beer runners tonight, that's for sure. Dee's been doing a good job running in between the time. About 10 seconds left to answer this one. What could it be? Luckily, that's a lead-lined refrigerator. Get that Crisco out of the way, Harrison. Logic bomb. Logic bomb is your answer. This is a piece of code intentionally inserted into a software system that will set off a malicious function when a specified condition is met. That's that administrator that knows he's going to get fired and puts that logic bomb in that's going to go off once he gets canned and out the door. Next question, please. An undocumented way of gaining access to a computer system. Wow. Hopefully you pick, and always, as always, pick the best possible choice. Of the 4 choices you have, pick the best possible choice. That's what we want you to do. Sometimes there are more than one answer that could be correct to some of these questions, but there's only one best answer in the options you have there. Question number 7. Undocumented way of gaining access to a computer system.
Question number 8. It says 8 on here. Oh, that's because the welcome.
Yeah, there's a welcome. Welcome question to pin you guys all up. Make sure you can't get ahead of yourself on the questions. This is question 7. Undocumented way of gaining access to computer system. And about 5 seconds before, I'll throw the video up because that's going to not give the answer.
And go.
So I'll just slip out the back door. Back door? Oh yeah, I get this delightful breeze through here.
Did you get it? Did you get the back door? That's what it was. Back door is the answer. Lost my mouse. Next question, please. Question number 8. A collection of computer software, typically malicious, designed to enable access to a computer or an area of its software that is not otherwise allowed. For example, an unauthorized user, and often masks its existence or the existence of other software. What's that answer? Got a few seconds coming. Time's rolling. A collection of computer software, typically malicious, designed to enable access to a computer or area of its software that's not otherwise allowed, and often masks its existence or the existence of other software. 3. You're crazy.
I'm just wondering. I'm guessing here. Throwing answers at you.
Oh, I don't know. They're randomized answers. You can't tell me B. I don't know what that is. Randomized answers. So answers for one person are going to be in a different order than the answers for another person.
Oh,
You're a silly girl.
10 seconds.
All right.
Oh, by the way, this is a friend of mine, Tree.
I am Groot.
I am Steve Rogers.
Root kit. Not a Groot kit, but a root kit. So if you got root kit, you got that one right. We are rolling on. Next question, please. This man named Roberts is credited with creating the first internet worm, or the first worm. What's Roberts' last name? This is the tricky one. This will get you, because this isn't anything we covered. This is that sneaky question. What's Roberts' last name?
How do we do that now?
I don't know. We're going to have to guess on a minute on this one. We're going to guess because the
Timer screwed up.
Timer's all messed up. Almost coming to the end of round 1. The clip round is almost over. How are you guys doing? Is it doing well? We'll see. I guess we'll see.
It's doing, yeah. 2 answers in, 2 students' answers in out of 4. Got 4 people playing.
Got 4 people on tonight. First of many trivia nights. Got to get you out here. This drives home the questions and answers you need to know to get going. This one might not be so much. This is, this guy named Rob. This is more your historical facts about security. Man named Robert is credited with crafting the first, or creating the first worm. Wow. What is Robert's last name? And it's hard to find a clip to go with this, actually. It was really hard.
Got 3 answers in still. Come on, number 4.
Last one coming up. We're about to skip ahead.
Time up.
Okay.
Lives presents Morris.
The castle's almost finished, Your Majesty.
Good. Reserve the dungeon for
Actually,
yourself.
you can go to the next question now. I didn't think about that. If you're playing along, you know that's the Morris worm. Did you go to the next question already?
Now I just did.
Okay. I didn't think about that because, well, I guess you probably couldn't have because there's a delay. So you're probably not seeing this. Morris, Robert Morris is the first person to create the Morris worm. Wreaked havoc on the early internet, ARPANET. It pretty much rendered it useless. So you're already on the next one. You're on 11 already?
I am.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Question number 10. This type of malware will allow access and manipulation of systems remotely from another location.
Go.
Go, and we're off. Type of malware will allow access and manipulation of systems remotely from another location. What?
I went back to my regular stopwatch.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, because I don't know what the heck was going on with the timer one.
I don't know. Type of malware allow access and manipulation of systems remotely and from other locations. What could it be? What could it be?
We got 4 students playing, but only 3 are answering. Come on, guys.
Get those answers in. Get them in. You can't win if you don't play.
That's right.
Who is going to be on the top? Who is king or queen?
Do. 2 seconds and stop.
All right.
For I am the rat of the highway. The highway! The highway! Ugh.
If you guessed it, if you said rat, you were right. Remote access tool is the application that allow remote access from another location. Allow you to get in there. How are you doing? That's the end of round 1. Dope, man, dope.
Well, hold on. I might have messed up because attempt to trick someone into revealing information. You said next question. That was the next question. Rat is not on there.
What?
You said attempt to trick some. You said next question, so I went to the next question.
What, Mark, what did you have for... Mark
Whoa.
is saying the same thing.
He's like, wait a minute, that's not the answer.
I went through all these. What's 10 say?
No, 11.
Oh, what's your 11 say? Sorry, you're one off. I know.
An attempt to trick someone into revealing information, e.g. a password that can be used to attack a system or network, social engineering, spear phishing, whaling, or fooling.
We're not even there yet. Oh, you're ahead of us.
You said next question.
Oh, I think you're ahead of us.
Shoot the messenger. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. We'll get there. Be back on here. I bet we're going to see end of round 1, round 2. This one right here?
Yup.
There it is. You already did this one, right?
Everyone's in.
All right, we're all in on this one. All right, Mark. Did we just skip 10?
It
It
went
skipped 10?
straight, yeah, went straight to 11.
Straight to 11. I guess we're all in the same boat. Did anybody get question 10? Let me know on the screen if anybody got that one about the rat. Mark's a paratrooper. That's a good thing. So I guess we got the rat. Or we got the rat, got social engineering. So if we go on, next question.
Now, next question.
Okay. Denial of service technique that uses numerous hosts to perform the attack. Denial of service technique that uses numerous hosts to perform the attack. We're kind of on a weird run with that one, aren't we?
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird. Socrative is the new program for us. So I checked it before we ran. We checked it last week. Mako and I checked it. Emily was watching a little bit.
You guys are learning as we're learning.
Yeah, learning the hard way. All the way, Mark. All right.
20 seconds left.
20 seconds. Oh, man, come on, mouse. Denial of service technique numerous hosts perform the attack. All right.
Bum, bum.
Call that good.
And time.
DDoS, right? DDoS attack, distributed denial of service attack. That may be, if I was an instructor in the Army, I'd say that's probably going to come back to haunt you later. Next question, please. A security flaw found in some web applications that enables unauthorized parties to cause client-side scripts to be executed by other users of the web application. That's a weird, that's a lot of words there. A security flaw found in some web applications that enables unauthorized parties to cause client-side scripts to be executed by other users of the web application. Rolling. There, club music here. Make sure we put the club music on the button. Get to it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Can you get it?
20 seconds left.
Running out of time. If you get it, you get it. How many people answered? Let me get over there.
3 out of 4. Only 3 out of 4 have been answering.
Someone is not answering. Someone's
not answering.
13.
All right, time.
Did you get it? Did you get cross-site scripting? Cross-site scripting is the answer. A security flaw found in some web applications that enables unauthorized parties to cause client-side scripts to be executed by other users of the web application. Cross-site scripting. Definitely good one there. We're rolling. Mm-hmm. Next question. Okay. This specific kind of phishing that targets high-ranking members of organizations. A specific type of phishing targeting the high-ranking members of an organization. What in the world is it? What in the world? Figure out why we had that weird gap in there. Strange gap.
It's not an excuse because I didn't run for beer.
No. You never know. Something weird happening, that's for sure.
I'd be curious to know if they even saw the question.
Did you see the rat question? Did that even pop up?
Let us know. Give us feedback. Give us feedback on the trivia night too.
Trivia night, yeah. Want to know how the trivia night's treating you.
All right, and we've got time.
Fishing, whaling. Obviously, whaling. The two that could have got you, spearfishing maybe would have got you tripped up here, but spearfishing could also go after kind of low-ranking people too, like the help desk folks. And I don't want to say they're low-ranking, but they're definitely not the folks the whaling's going after. Whaling's always going after folks like your CEO, CSO, high-ranking people. And while spearfishing is a targeted attack, like whaling, but it's a targeted attack against a broader range of folks, where whaling is after those high-ranking members of the organization, obviously. 15, next question. Condition at an interface under which more input can be placed into a buffer or data holding the area than the capacity allocated, overriding other information. Kind of gives you the answer right in the question there. What is this? Crazy questions. Keep forgetting to come all the way over here and hit the button. Next round we'll shorten it up a bit.
Yeah, we'll just do 30 seconds.
It's supposed to be a speed round. It's only 5 seconds, but because
everyone's in.
Everyone's answers are in?
Yep.
All right. Do we get it? Buffer overflow. Overriding that area. We're sending more data, and that's why we got to have that checking of information. Input validation before we go. Next question. Question 16. An attack that exploits a previously unknown hardware, firmware, or software vulnerability. An attack that exploits a previously unknown hardware, software, firmware vulnerability.
Got one answer in.
Someone's rocking out there. Rock it.
Is that you, Amy?
Who?
Oh, all three are in. Boom, boom, boom.
Bang.
In 15 seconds.
We're rolling. All right. 0 day.
Might as well.
Zero. You need 0 time for that one. 0 day, 0 time. All right. Next question. An attack. I might get you on this one. An attack sometimes referred to as CSRF. You can go ahead and start the timer when I start the question, I guess.
Okay.
Why not? Living on the edge here, right? Leaning forward in the foxhole, as you used to say.
Attack is sometimes referred to as sea surfing.
It's not sea surfing, just sea surf.
Sea surf.
Attack sometimes referred to as sea surf. Kind of
One
weird.
in.
Someone's rolling.
2 in.
Time I get the music on, they're going to be done.
3 in.
3
Boom.
in. Did you get it right? Did you know? Cross-site request forgery. And with CSRF, CSRF by its acronym. The acronym makes it look CSRF. That's where they get that one from. Cross-site request forgery. All right, next question. This Bluetooth attack is designed to steal information from the victim. Ooh. Who can it be now?
Blue moon.
If you have your beer or your tasty beverage of choice, now is the time. We need a BWER run.
I know.
The refrigerator in
Do
here.
the next one. I'll try to book it up next one.
That's okay. There's none in the refrigerator out there?
Yours are.
We take a pause at question. We'll go from
3 in.
the next round. We'll take a little bit of a pause after we get to past question 20. So blue snarfing, right? Blue snarfing. Remember the two we talk about in this? Blue snarfing and blue jacking? Blue jacking, we don't take information. We can send information. We don't take anything. Blue snarfing, we take information. Next one. Last one of this round. In cryptography, an attack that involves trying all possible combinations to find a match. In cryptography, an attack that involves trying all possible combinations to find a match. Is it Match.com? Is that
Match.
Match.com? Or is it
Swipe left or right?
what is the other one? Cowboy.com. What's the farm?
Cowboy.com.
Farm. What is the farm one? Farmpeople.com.
Oh, I don't know. Never had to go on any of those, babe.
It's got commercials on TV.
I don't know. Pay attention to them. All 3 are.
Farmersonly.com or something. Farmersalmanac.com.
Farmer's Almanac.
All right. Did you know it was? Did you know this was a brute force attack? Trying all possible combinations. I think this video went out today or yesterday. I think we just went out. So, last question. Next question, please. In this round, this type of penetration test, the testers are given as little information as possible. In this type of penetration test, testers are given as little information as possible. This should be a piece of cake here. It's groovy music. Gotta have groovy. You can't have anything copyrighted. You'll get zapped on YouTube.
Trouble.
Trouble. Gotta have music you've got the rights to. 20. We're halfway there. Living on a prayer. There's a song.
Don't disappear during the break. We've got to see who wins.
That give you the stats of where's everybody at.
It says, how do we do? You can click on it. I just have it.
No, let's not do that yet.
Okay, everyone's in.
Everyone's in. End of this round is saying that if you got black box, you got this one right. Black box testing, little information as possible. As little as possible. That takes us then to round 2. Do a beer run. Want to do a beer run?
Do a beer run? Yep, you can stay there and talk to people.
I'm going to stay here and talk to you guys.
So they don't disappear.
Don't go nowhere. Don't you guys go nowhere. We're just doing a beer break. You can do the same where you're at, and we will get right back into it. What do you guys think? Let's see. You got 5 people online. I see M and Mark talking a lot. What do you guys think so far? This is a run at this new software. How's Socrative working for you? Not sure how Socrative's working, but she's gone. I need to put this one. This one definitely belongs on the screen. Mark says, airborne all the way. All the dang way. All the dang way. Gotta make sure we stage more beer next time. More beer is needed. The next round is supposed to be a speed round. It's supposed to be 5 seconds a question, but we're not going to be able to do that. So we're going to probably have to have about 30.
Just enough time because of the lag.
Yeah, about 30 seconds maybe. We'll cut in 30. It's hard to get it right. We'll try to broadcast maybe at a lower rate next time. So this time we're going to go, let's go 20 seconds on the total clock here. These you should have. These we're going into speed round. Should be 5 seconds. The lag on the system right now, I guess because everybody's working from home, everybody's hanging out at home, everybody's quarantined.
Quarantine.
What was your fault?
Oh, they just said that they had a different question for number 10, and Emily said she did 2.
Yeah, I got them. I threw them on the screen. I think
And
we're good.
that was my fault, I think. Sorry about that.
All right. So we're going to quick here. We're going to run through these. We're going to let's say about 20 seconds with the lag and everything. You're still getting a Socrative faster probably than you'll see it on the screen. So you might want to answer on Socrative even before I finish saying it. So when I start reading it, you can give us the timer and ready for the first question.
Okay. And next question.
All right. What does this acronym stand for? RAT. Not talking about the commercials going on right now with rat living in got a rat problem in your house. We're talking about RAT. We saw it earlier. Might have gave this one away. Could have. But we're coming up on 20 seconds right now. Any questions in?
No, we got one in. Got one person answered. Come on.
I'll go to 30 seconds maybe. How about now?
2 in. Come on, we'll give you an extra 5 seconds. Oh, everyone's in.
All right. Trying to figure out the delay. Remote access tool. These can, some people like to call this remote access Trojan. We don't like to do that because remote access tools can also be used for good, and it's not always, it's not always a Trojan. So, Trojan's a type of package that could be delivered, and Trojan does allow remote access, but it's not always a Trojan. And remember, a Trojan has an overt and a covert function. So a Trojan could contain a remote access tool, but it's not. I don't agree with people using that acronym, and it wasn't even one of your choices, anyways. So, next question, please.
Okay.
What does the acronym WPS stand for? If you're listening to us this week, I think this week, maybe last week, you would have seen this term come up. WPS.
Maybe I need to start paying attention, huh?
Maybe you watch the video, man. Watch the video. We'll give you the answers. Everything except for the last round.
Is it your morning videos?
Morning videos. Some of them.
Your live morning videos?
Live every day at 7 East Coast time. 7:30. Need to get back at 7. Back in 7:30. Need to be back at 7. Getting it more consistent at 7. 35 seconds.
And we got one more person to come in. Come on.
We'll give you this time. We'll figure it out.
They're in.
All right. Come on.
It's been about 30 seconds because I've been starting it while you've been talking too. So.
Wi-Fi protected security. Get that one right? Get it wrong? Anybody argue with that one? Shouldn't. Not anymore, right? Ready for the next one?
Yep.
Next one.
I went too quick, sorry.
That's right. What's the acronym DDoS stand for? Another one we gave you earlier. If you're paying attention, you'll know what this answer is. Should be a quick and easy one because you already had it. And, distributed denial of service. Do it all the time.
That was a good one.
Good one, especially if we give you the answer earlier.
It means you're paying attention.
At least you're paying attention. All right, WEP. What does the acronym WEP stand for? W-E-P. Not W-E-T, not wet. But WEP. What's WEP stand for?
One in.
One. That's all right. We'll wait for him to come in.
2 and 3.
All right. Did you get it right? Did you get it right? Did you get this one? Wired equivalent privacy. Wired equivalent privacy. First type of encryption we had on wireless was supposed to provide at least the encryption and the privacy equivalent to a wired connection. We know almost immediately this one was broken. I almost gave away one of the answers.
Ooh.
Part of it was broken right away and pretty much useless. So next one, please. What does the acronym ARP stand for? ARP. Really hard to type this one in Microsoft because it always thinks you want to type April, APR. So I'm surprised it's not April there.
And not Army Reserve Protocol.
Socrative. Oh, Mako is saying Socrative's working good. If you guys are finding good work with Socrative, hopefully it is.
3 in.
All right, 3 in.
I still have a 30-second lag on my end. Maybe it's just our wireless.
It could be. Well, Socrative's going to give you the answer. As soon as you say go, Socrative says go. So if you're watching Socrative, you're going to get things earlier than the video, earlier than the live stream, but you can play along in the live stream. That way you can get stuff like this. Excellent.
Excellent.
Address resolution protocol. It's how we keep track of things in switches. It's how we can also, if we mess with the ARP table, we can mess people over and get hijacking their sessions and such. So next one, please. What does the acronym? What does this acronym stand for? RFID. Riffid.
We just talked about this yesterday.
We just talked about this dang one.
Okay, now you're about 15 seconds behind on the video because I just
Mako.
saw your excellence.
Socrative is working good. Good deal.
So he must be on but not playing.
So Mako, you're not playing? Is that it? They must be playing. If he knows that Socrative is working good.
Well, someone's not playing.
Someone's hanging
There's
out.
4 people and 3 students.
All right. Got 3 answers?
Yep, got 3 answers.
All right. If you know this one, radio frequency identification, right? That's, if you're into conspiracy theories, you know right now Bill Gates is trying to tag you with RFID, with the coronavirus antidote that's coming. That's the conspiracy theory now.
Really?
Going to tag you with an RFID. Some people believe it pretty strongly.
Radio frequency identification. Matthew.
Oh, Matthew, you got to get into Socrative. Don't answer in the session. Don't answer. You'll give them away if you answer in the chat. You're about halfway. You're over halfway behind. You can still play though, Matthew, and get your answers in. Cyber-Recon.com/trivia. Get you on the Socrative app and get on there. You are right though. Radio frequency identification is the correct answer. Matthew is throwing the. I can use his post can be the answer. Look at that. Radio frequency identification. All right, on to the next one. Next, please. Okay. What does the acronym DNS stand for? It's not dinosaurs, I don't think.
No.
Dinosaurs.
And it's not do not suck.
No, we don't do that. DNS. Matthew, welcome.
Mako said he's playing.
He is. He says he's playing. They got five folks playing along. That's okay. You can hang out and listen to the answers. That's fine too.
Yep, learn something.
Socrative's a fun little app, I think. We're gonna work out the little bugs in it. Every week it's a little better. We'll be back next week. I think. How's Friday working for you guys? I guess you guys. How does Friday nights work out? It's gonna be about an hour long by the time we get done with 40 questions.
Definitely need your feedback so we know if this is something y'all want to do or not do.
Yeah. Got answers?
3 in.
3 in. All right. Domain name system. Some people call it domain name server as well. I don't think you had that as an option.
What's the link again, please,
it's
Matthew?
Cyber-Recon.com, and throw the /trivia. Guess I need to throw that on the screen. Let's do
I got
that.
it. /trivia.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, you got it there. I won't. There you go. Domain name system. You'll be in, Matthew, you'll be in just in time for the most treacherous round, the photo round, the picture round. It's going to get a lot of you. I think it's going to get you tied up. This is the one that you're going to make mistakes on. But what, yeah, Cyber-Recon is the room. Thanks, Emily. Perfect. What does the acronym IV stand for? This is one I almost gave away a minute ago. This IV, what does it stand for? Do.
One in.
One in.
Someone's soup's quick.
Someone's fast.
I wonder if that's Mark. That's 2 in and 3 in.
3 in. Once we get Matthew there, we're going to have to make sure we count for 4. But this is the initialization vector. The initialization vector is it's the weak initialization vector, the weak encryption in WEP that made it bad. That and the fact that the government initially made the key length small, 64 bits, was the reason WEP was just never any good. It just wasn't any good. Initialization vector. Next question.
Okay.
Question 29. What does the acronym APT stand for? APT, Alpha, Papo Tango. Papo? I don't think Papo is the right one.
Papa.
Papa. I'll probably get in trouble. Trouble for that one.
Been out of the military too long, babe.
It's been a couple days, that's for sure.
Oh, look at your hair.
Hey, I can't go to the barber.
I know.
Barbers are closed.
It's not apartment.
It's not apartment.
It's not apartment. APT.
No, it's not. Not apartment, yeah. No, it's not.
Apartments.com.
Yeah, I think it's farmersonly.com. I think that's the
That's funny.
that's the one.
That's funny.
Got 3 in?
Yep. 3
Okay,
in.
you're over there drinking your beer and not watching. Advanced persistent threat, right? We get these from nation states usually. Get in the system, they don't want to leave. APT, Advanced Persistent Threat. On to 30, XSS. What's this acronym stand for? XSS. Should have right in why we can't use a different term for this one. There's a reason we can't use a different term.
Ooh, you stumped people. No one's in yet.
XSS. What does this acronym?
Oh, 1 person's in. 2. And come on, number 3.
Let's see, did Matthew get in yet?
No, he is not in yet.
Yeah, there's a lot more to it than that, Mark. But yeah, that's part of it.
3 are in.
Part of it was, and here it is, cross-site scripting. Let me throw Mark's comment on the screen. That's a good.
Shh, Coda, it's okay.
Yeah. Anthropy was part of the problem. Some IVs were weaker than others and were susceptible to it. And the fact that it took about half of the key space up. Just a lot of bad stuff with WEP. We talk about it a little bit in the video, and there's a little more than that. Yeah, WEP could be cracked fairly easy. It took about 15,000 packets captured, and you can essentially break WEP usually, especially once you get the weak IVs that play in. Not all of them are. Some are weaker than others, I should say. So cross-site scripting, funny thing about this one, you'd think it would be CSS, but CSS is used by web folks for cascading style sheets. So they didn't want to use the same thing, so they used XSS for cross-site scripting, and it's been that way ever since. Not that they don't overload acronyms; they overload acronyms all the dang time. But so that is a good end of round 3. 1 round to go. Are you in yet, Matthew? Did you get in the? Did you get in the chat? Or did you get in?
I do not see him in. I still only see 3 students answering out of 4, but only has 3 at the top, so I have no idea.
Mark, I think Mark might be Como. I can't see his flash. I can't see what flash he said. Mark might be a can't tell, 25 series maybe.
Oh, on his hat?
Or Intel on his hat.
Oh, I'm sorry, his beret.
Come on now.
On his beret.
His beret. Sounds like somebody that knows cryptography with that question. That's a good answer. All right. Matthew, I'm trying to give you a little chance to get in.
I'm in, but where do I type in my answers?
When D goes to the next question, the screen will change, and that's when you'll get your answer. So we'll go into round 3 here. It should update on your screen, whatever you're watching on. If you're Airborne Infantry, yeah, they have 11 Bravo. I'm assuming then a good place to start any career is 11 Bravo. Question: why is the sky blue? You know why the sky's blue?
Because 11 Bravo.
No, because God loves the infantry. That's why.
Okay.
11 Bravo myself. Ended up in computers, though.
Yeah, that's why your knees are bad.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Going on, round 3. I hope you're in here, Matthew. Your screen should change in just a second when D hits the next question. We're in pictures. What is the device that uses this symbol called? What's the device that uses this symbol? What in the world is the device? Let's get the timer going again, just to see where people are at. This might stump a few people. There's some good pictures in here that, dependent on what you know, how long you've been around. We'll probably only go a minute on these. We don't want to drag it out too long. Do you see Matthew in there? How many people are you seeing?
I still only see 3.
Matthew, did your screen change? Please.
I mean, it shows 4 students, but it is only showing 3 answers. 3 answering.
Maybe there's a certain point you can't join. I thought you could join all the way through. We'll have to see. Matthew, if you weren't able to join, that might be what it means that you can't join.
Because I got 3 answers in.
3 in, and we got 41 seconds. Let's go to a minute, just in case. I don't know, Matthew, if you are able to answer or not. Might have to go back to the music.
We got time.
There we go. So this is a symbol for the Wi-Fi pineapple, used when you're doing your exploits or even mapping of wireless networks. How'd you guys feel?
Wiggly pineapple?
The wiggly pineapple was not the right answer.
Not the right answer, huh?
This round is going to get you. This is going to separate.
Says something is beeping and below is Socrates.
I'm not sure. We're going to check out Matthew. Play along, on the live version, and we'll get you set up for next week. We'll figure out what is going on. We only got 9 questions to go. Socrates. Yeah. So next one. Who is this person that is infamous in the security field? If you've been around, you know this guy. He has been around a while, for better or for worse.
Not that old looking.
He's not that old. Look, this is actually an earlier picture. You can't really find a recent picture of this guy. He's pretty good at keeping things under wraps. Or how are we doing for people answering?
Let's see. We got 1 in.
1 in. So you tell you this picture rounds. The picture rounds are gonna
2, 3.
These might stump you. Way to
go,
Matthew, go ahead and throw in what you think your answer is in the chat session. Let's see what it is. You can play. We'll just have you answer last. That way, when everybody gets their answers in, throw yours in your chat session. At least we can see if you're right with this guy. This guy is Gregory Evans. Gregory Evans is one of the most notorious or infamous people in the security field. Not because of his security prowess, though.
Looks like FUBU.
It's like FUBU. So, this is Gregory Evans. Gregory Evans was, he claims to be the world's #1 hacker, which that in itself gets you in trouble. But he was asked to help write a book with somebody, and I can't remember who it was, but he essentially just copied stuff from YouTube, or copied stuff from Google, put it all together and sent it in. And of course, when they published the book, they were sued for all kinds of copyright infringement. They had to pull the book off the shelves. This guy caused a lot of problems. There used to be a Wikipedia page out there on him and all. One of the hacker channels actually keeps track of the things he says and how he gets caught in lies all the time. So if you're in the security community, you may come across people talking about Gregory Evans. He's not, he claims to be the world's #1 hacker. He's just not that.
I wouldn't want that
good.
title.
Well, he claimed himself titled the world's #1 hacker.
Well,
So
if you're caught in a lie, I would change my name.
yeah, he gets caught a lot. So get the next one up.
I got next one up now, and go ahead, Matthew, and answer, but don't hit enter until I say 3 are in.
Matthew, you're right. Yeah, con man. I'd say he went to prison, and came out of prison thinking he was the #1 hacker. So who's the person in this picture from the security field? This actually is a really, really good hacker. This guy was early days of hacking. As you can tell, this is his mugshot.
Yeah.
And
he's happy about it.
He was the early days. I think the 80s, late 70s or 80s.
Matthew, I got 3 in. You're good to go.
You could throw that in there. Throw your answer up there if you know who this is. Kevin Poulsen. Kevin Poulsen is one of the most technical hackers. He was caught and thrown in jail about the same time as Kevin Mitnick, but Kevin Mitnick was more of a social engineer, not as technical. Kevin Poulsen was extremely, extremely technical and did a lot of hacking. Kevin Poulsen, very, very big in the early hacking community. Kevin. Well, you got Kevin. That's All right, next question. What group uses this symbol? And I've heard that they don't exist anymore, but I don't know that I believe that. What group? This is a pretty easy one. This should be your. This is the softball. We're throwing a softball to you.
Oops.
Getting it.
Only got 1, 2 in.
2 in. I tried to say it was the Riddler, and I was told.
Okay, 3 in, Matthew. Go ahead and answer.
Man, trouble with the mouse today. This is Anonymous. Anonymous is the group that uses that, and they also use the Guy Fawkes mask. Anonymous. Ready for the next one? This one will get you. This was throwback as well. This is an older one. Going back on your trivia, what group uses the symbol on this t-shirt? Now, it might be a little small, but you should be able to, if you know anything about it, you'll know this one. You don't need to see more than that. If I give more than that, not ISIS. No, Matthews, not ISIS. Holy cow. But they did have a missing head, so maybe. Anyways, the symbol on this t-shirt, early group.
Matt, get your answer in.
They got 3 in?
I got 3 in.
3 in. Matt, see, Matt, you got the harder part of this. If you can get these ones right, you're doing really well, because everybody else gets 4 choices to choose from. You have to fill in the blank. If you know this one, this is the Cult of the Dead Cow. I think their big Trojan they built was I think it was Back Orifice or Sub 7, one of those two. They built a really good Trojan that was a remote access tool, packaged up, ready to go, off the shelf. You could download it from the interwebs and pick it out. All right. I can't go back. What is the agency headquartered in this building? I know it's down in the bottom corner there. It's hard to see now, but you should be able to see it. It's on the show. Are the pictures showing up on Soccerdiv too? Are you getting those pictures there too?
I see it.
Okay.
Well, I see the question here on Soccerdiv.
Texas Longhorn. It is a Longhorn. Cult of the Dead Cow.
So we've got CIA building, NSA building, FBI building, or ABC building.
The ABC building is where everybody goes in Virginia. That's for sure. NDA, yeah. The non-disclosure agreement building. Got 3 in?
Got 3 in.
Got 3 in. If you know, that's NSA. That's NSA's headquarters. Matthew got it in under the wire. NSA, right up here in Fort Meade, Maryland. All right, I'm keep jumping ahead. Luckily, you're getting it on Socrative too. I can't. Maybe I can go back. There we go. Who is this famous security pioneer? She has a very, very colorful story.
We got Ada Lovelace, Dolly Madison, Grace Hopper, or Sheila Jones.
There you go. Helping you out, hopefully, Matthew.
We got 2 in.
Matthew will get you in on time next time. Make sure you're set up. We always have Socrative ready to go about 15-20 minutes before we go live, so we call the bugs out. So next Friday, we hope you're here and we can get you on Socrative, because that does make gameplay a bit easier. How are we doing?
We got 2 in.
2 in. Who is this famous security pioneer? Dun,
Dun, dun, dun. We got 3 in. You're next, Matthew.
Who is it? Wow, we'll get the music queued up a little better for next week. You're doing our music tonight?
Yep.
There you go. All right. Got 3 in yet?
I got 3 in.
3 in. The famous security pioneer. This is Grace Hopper. Grace Hopper did a ton of great things, as you can tell by her uniform.
Matt said I pass.
Matt passes. Grace Hopper did a ton of great things. One of the interesting things about her is she retired from the military, and they brought her back in to take care of some problems the DoD was having with security. She was assigned to the Pentagon, but they pretty much gave her an office with nothing in it. She was assigned a chief petty officer, NCO, and a couple other staff members, and she tasked her chief petty officer to outfit the office by any way he could. So she left, and she came back a week later or so, and the office was fully stocked. Desk, chairs, tables, everything. No questions asked how this stuff was all found. And I think probably she was an admiral, and probably the only admiral in the Pentagon that actually, instead of having her star, her admiral rank behind her, she flew a pirate flag in her office. So,
holy crap.
Great stories about Grace Hopper.
She looks like a badass.
She was a badass. She was a badass. That's for sure. She would hand out, where she went, she would hand out a small piece of networking cable, like the wire in a networking cable. If you met her, she would give you one of these, and it's the length of network cable that it takes a signal to go in 1 millisecond, and it's about this long. So she would hand those out.
Cow.
Amongst a bunch of other things. Famous. You need to read up on Grace Hopper.
Next.
So,
Okay.
what is illustrated in this picture? And I'll leave this one big because it's hard to see. What's illustrated in this picture?
Matt said I love this trivia. And your answers could be, Matt, the first computer bug, code for Pac-Man, the first shell code, or a cool picture.
The best answer, remember.
Yes, the best answer.
A couple of those could fit.
What is illustrated in this picture? The first computer bug, code for Pac-Man, the first shell code, a cool picture. No one's in yet. Oh, we got 1 in now. 2 in now.
All right, Matt. Almost time. At the end of it, I should have been playing music, like my cool techno club music for Friday night.
What is it?
Yep.
Okay, we got 3 in.
Got 3
Your
in,
turn,
Matt. Matt, throw it up there. Do you know? Don't. Well, I guess don't throw it up there.
No, yeah.
Answer.
Type it up there.
Type it up there, and I'm gonna jump this forward.
B, he says. Code for Pac-Man.
This is actually the first computer bug. See it taped to the paper there. the funny thing, if you actually read the paper, it says a bug found in the computer. Grace Hopper. It's a follow-on to Grace Hopper. Grace Hopper found this. It was in the mainframe. It was actually one of the big. The mainframe was one of the room-sized computers. And the bug got in there, got between a couple of the contacts, burned out, and caused the computer to not run correctly. So the bug caused a flaw in the computer. She pulled the bug out, taped it to her notes, and called it the computer bug, and it's always stuck. Another reason we love Grace Hopper. This is the first computer bug. So we talk about bugs in your code, bugs in your computer, that kind of stuff. It's because of this piece of paper right here. And Grace,
that is so cool.
And Grace Hopper found the bug in the computer. And think about it, those computer rooms were huge. It was a room full of a computer, and it was actually wires that were soldered, and the bug just got between two, a positive and a negative post, and zapped itself, killed itself, and messed the computer up.
They need to do a movie about her.
They need to do a movie about Grace Hopper. Yep. All right. 39. In computer security, what is this person likely doing?
Okay, and your answers could be getting dirty, fishing, shredding, or dumpster diving.
What's this cat doing? Almost looks like he's got the old school Army PT gear on. What's this guy doing?
And we've got two in. Oh, there's the groovy music.
Put the music on. Put the groovy music we're licensed to use. You gotta live with the music we're licensed to use, man.
And we got 3 in, so it's your turn.
Okay, Matt. And throw your answer in there, and we will throw it up on the screen.
Getting dirty, fishing, shredding, or dumpster diving. And Matt said dumpster diving for sure.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting the feed a lot faster. I'm not getting that over here anymore. So there we go. Finally came through there. Dumpster diving for sure. Yeah, we throw stuff away. We don't shred it. Somebody can come along, go through our garbage, and find it. That guy is definitely reading some papers there. Mm-hmm. So now this one is a tough one.
Nope, I got to change. Sorry.
This might be the hardest one in the deck of the pictures.
Okay.
You guys might not agree with me. What hacking group is often associated with this image? They've actually got a couple images. I think this is one of the cooler ones.
It could be ugly bear, fancy bear, angry bear, or scary bear.
So all bear answers.
So those are the
What
four choices.
What do you got? Ugly bear.
Ugly bear, fancy bear, angry bear, or scary bear.
Those are
You got 2 in.
2 in. 1 to go.
Go for it, Matthew.
Throw your answer in the chat, Matt. Matthew.
I keep calling him Matthew. Sorry, Matt.
Let's know, is it Matt or Matthew? Which one is what hacking group is often associated with this image? Apparently it's a bear. We know it's a bear.
It's a bear.
It's definitely a bear.
Although it looks like a skeleton Michael Myers. And we still have 2 in. We got 1 more still thinking.
1 thinking about it.
And we got 3 in.
3 in. All right, Matthew. Throw your answer up for this one. You got Fancy Bear. How many you got Fancy Bear? How many of you got it? Fancy Bear, this is a Russian hacker group. Will not claim to be state-sponsored, but it certainly could be in countries like Russia and China. Fancy Bear is this hacking group, and that takes us to the end. What, did you get Matt's answer? I'm a little delayed on that.
Nope, I didn't get Matt's answer yet.
Not yet. So, what do we got for...
He said bear fancy.
Bear Fancy. Just Bear Fancy. Bear.
Is that right?
See, if you'd put a comma there, that'd have been totally right. Bear, comma, fancy.
Yeah.
So what do we got? How are we looking for answers?
Let's see.
That's
How'd we do?
How'd we do? We're gonna see who came out on top and what the scores look like.
Finish.
That's the 4 rounds we played tonight. What do you guys think of the 4 rounds? We had the clip round up front. We had the kind of normal round. We had the acronym round, and then we had the picture round. Any of you like better, liked worse? How were the questions? Too hard, too easy? Let me know. I want to know what you guys think.
Well, Emmy got 75% right.
Good job, Emmy.
Mako got 73% right.
All right.
And Mike Bravo got 90% right.
Mike Bravo.
And Daniel, he was there for answer number 6.
For answer number 6. Mike Bravo. I know he's not showing up on the chat.
Mike Bravo. No, I'm not sure if that was.
Let's see. Who's Mike Bravo? Who is Mike Bravo?
Maybe that was Mark.
Mike Bravo. Who? Who is Mike Bravo? That's the question now. Who's Mike Bravo? Mike Bravo's 90%?
90%.
90% tonight, Mike Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know who you are though.
But Emmy and Mako, you did pretty damn well for not knowing any security stuff.
Is it Mike? Is it Mike or Mark?
Mako and Emmy.
No, the 90.
Oh, Mike Bravo.
See, I've been out too long, Mark. Mark.
That's
Mike
what
Bravo.
I said.
That's
Mark Brisson.
Yeah,
Brisson.
that's smoked it tonight, Mark. You smoked it. We are going to get some prizes together. I think we're going to do some branded material. We just need to figure out what we wanted to say. If you want to IM us or PM us or what, email or something. We're going to get something out to you. Mike Bravo. Gosh. Yeah, I feel bad now.
Mike Bravo.
Mike Bravo, yeah. Phonetic alphabet. You're supposed to know it.
He's been out of the military too long.
Yeah, cut out you can tell it's been a couple days, Mark. So you smoked it, Mark. You smoked the trivia. What one got you? It had to only be a...
He got, let's see, it says 23, 21, and 19.
So 20, oh.
So 21, or 19, 21, and 23 got it.
And it's one off, though, right? Because they have one extra, so you're one earlier than that, right?
No, 10 was where I messed up.
No, I know, but there's a question. You have one more question than I do because you got the lead-in question. So 10 is really 9 for you. Anyways.
No, look. It shows your answers. 19, 21, and 23.
I'm with you, but they got question number 1 too, right?
Question number 1 they got right.
I know that's not on my slide deck.
Question number 1 is there. I'm well.
I know. I don't have that one.
Okay.
So by the time you get number 2, I'm at number 1.
Okay, so then they got. I gotcha.
Disagreed with gray box versus black box.
Okay, so 18, 20, and 22.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah. What were the? I don't know. I had to look at the answers for black versus gray box. Maybe gray box shouldn't have been in there. As little as known as possible about the thing was the thing. I think that's the key there. As little about the system as possible, and maybe I can see where maybe.
So 20. Let's see. 18 was a Bluetooth attack designated to steal data from the victim.
Yeah. Bluetooth attack that steals data is the BLUESNARFING. Okay, we're not going to go through all of them. That's okay. Mark, you blew it away, man. I mean...
And then the cryptography was number...
He did good in the back part, too, on the pictures, right?
Oh, yeah, he blew those away.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Anyhow, next week... like to see more people here, but it's good show. If whoever shows up, that's the good part. Mark, if you can PM or IM or whatever in YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Send us some contact information. Yeah, black box. Yeah, and that's what I was trying to put up in Mark's. Yeah, I know. Bad instructor skills there. Here's what Mark saying. He answered gray box. Top black box was no prior intel. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say in the question was little as possible. Sometimes because you're gonna have to have some. You're gonna have to have some name of the target, like what their name is at least. Maybe IP space or website. You have to know something about the target. But it's as little as possible, as little information as possible. because you don't want to give information away when you're especially when you're hiring somebody to do a black box test. As little information as possible is what you want to give them, and they have to figure everything out. So maybe we'll go back. I can, if we were in a classroom, we could argue over that one. But I mean, at this point, I think you're just going for the 100. I think that's what you're going for, the 100 points. You blew it away, man. Everybody, good showing. I think it's a great showing tonight. Matthew, if you're still out there.
He is. He said, thank you. Sorry I came late.
Yep. We'll get you on time next time. Make sure that people can join. I don't know if there's a time limit. You can't join after a certain point, whatever that is. We finished the first full official round. The first round we did last week really didn't count. Worked a little bugs out tonight. We're going to fix the rest of them by next week. Share with your friends maybe. I guess we'll just see you next time. Thanks for coming out. And always, hit the bell to be notified, subscribe, all that jazz, share with your friends. But comments, we'd love to hear your comments, how it went. If you thought question too easy, too hard, write about suggestions. Did the picture rounds, were they better? Were the clip rounds, you like those? Were the acronyms, and is it just hitting where you need to hit? But anyways, glad you came out tonight, and we will see you next week, Friday at 7 p.m. And we'll have another round of questions for you. I think 40 questions is good. Takes about an hour. Yeah. We'll see you next time. Be safe out there.